Listen to each of the interview and complete the statements. Statement 1.
We enjoy going to amusement parks to ride roller coasters and other crazy rides for the thrill of going at high speeds and getting turned upside down. And the list of wacky extreme sports where the adventurous face their fears, bungee jumping, skydiving, extreme skiing, seems to get longer every year. And then, of course, there are those of us, the faint of heart, who wouldn't dare do any of these things.
Statement 2.
You call this the type T analysis. What is that, and what does it tell us about human nature?
Well, it's based on the work of psychologist Frank Farley, and it's a way of studying a person's risk-taking behavior. It indicates how comfortable a person is with taking chances, living on the edge.
Statement 3.
What's the motivation for seeking thrills?
Much of it is for the adrenaline rush that comes with going right up to the edge.
Listen one more time, please.
Listen to each of the following comments from the interview and complete the statements. Statement 1.
We enjoy going to amusement parks to ride roller coasters and other crazy rides for the thrill of going at high speeds and getting turned upside down. And the list of wacky extreme sports where the adventurous face their fears, bungee jumping, skydiving, extreme skiing, seems to get longer every year. And then, of course, there are those of us, the faint of heart, who wouldn't dare do any of these things.
Statement 2.
You call this the type T analysis. What is that, and what does it tell us about human nature?
Well, it's based on the work of psychologist Frank Farley, and it's a way of studying a person's risk-taking behavior. It indicates how comfortable a person is with taking chances, living on the edge.
Statement 3.
What's the motivation for seeking thrills?
Much of it is for the adrenaline rush that comes with going right up to the edge.
Okay, so according to this, what are the answers? Let's begin with the first one. Ale, what about the first one? Can you read the statement and then give me the answer with a big T or small t?
If you are faint of heart and wouldn't dare to do certain things, you have more of a small t.
Personality.
Sí, personality.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes, all right. Yeah, that is the correct answer, small t. Okay, Yoali, what about the next one?
A person who takes chances and chooses to live on the edge has more of a big T personality.
Okay, a big T personality, that is correct. Okay, and what about the last one, Andres?
You feel an adrenaline rush when you go right up to the edge. You have more of a big T personality.
Exactly. Very good. Excellent, guys. Do you have any questions?
No.
No, no questions?
No.
Okay.
No questions.
All right, very good. Excellent, excellent. No questions with vocabulary or anything?
Wouldn't dare.
Wouldn't dare.
Yes.
No atreverse. Dare es atreverse.
I dare you.
Yeah, exactly. I dare you to do this, or I dare you to do that. How dare you?
¿Cómo te atreves?
Exactly. Okay. So no more questions?
No.
Rush es como...
Aceleración, como
Ajá, rush.
un acelere, yes. That is a rush. Adrenaline rush. Rush hour, cuando hay mucho tráfico, the rush hour. Yep, that is rush. Okay, guys, let's go to the next page and let's do this. Relate to personal experience. Where do you fit on the risk-taking continuum? Do you have more of a big T or a small T personality? Explain your reasons. Okay, so you have two options. You have a risk avoider and you have a risk taker. Okay, you have to choose one or the other. And you're going to tell me why do you choose that. Okay, so whenever you're ready, you tell me.
It's something like the last question, no?
Yeah, we have already done that.
We do that.
Yeah, but the only difference is that you have different names. Risk avoider,
Avoider.
risk taker.
Yep. Just to finish.
So you are a risk taker or a risk avoider?
Risk avoider, definitely.
Okay, a risk
Me
avoider.
too.
You too. And you, Andreska, you a risk avoider or a risk taker?
I don't know. Well, maybe a risk avoider.
A risk avoider. Okay, so all of you are risk avoiders. Okay, very good. Excellent, excellent. All right, let's do the word study. We're going to practice the adverbs of manner. Word study, adverbs of manner. Most adverbs of manner are formed by adding ly to an adjective. Listen and repeat. For example, adjective, confident. Adverb, confidently. Mysterious, mysteriously. Quick, quickly. Quiet, quietly. Safe, safely. Okay, as you can see, all these words finish with ly. Remember, one thing is an adjective and another thing is an adverb. Okay, un adverbio siempre nos va a decir cómo hacemos las cosas. Mientras que un adjetivo va a calificar. Ajá. Un adverbio siempre nos va a decir cómo. For example. Let me just write some examples so you can have a better idea. Confidently, sorry, confidently. For example, I always ask my boss for information confidently. Okay, how do I ask for information?
Confidently.
Confidently.
Exactly. So always the answer for how is going to be the adverb, always. She prepares coffee quickly. How does she prepare coffee?
Quickly.
Quickly. How? Always the answer is how when we're using adverbs, okay? We can use them in different positions. We can use them at the end, or we can use them in a different situation. For example, she safely cut the paper. In this case, for example, I'm using the adverb before the verb. Okay, she safely cut the paper. How does she cut the paper? Safely. Okay, always an adverb is going to indicate how we do an activity, how we do something, always. All right?
Yep.
Okay. Questions with these examples?
Mm,
You can change the order of any word, okay? For example,
okay.
this one, quickly, you can put after she, and the sentence is correct. She quickly prepares coffee, for example. Or you can say, she cut the paper safely. Doesn't matter. I always confidently ask my boss for information. It all depends what you want to express, okay? But the order, there is not much of a matter between about the order. It can be in the middle or it can be at the end, and it's okay. Always
Okay.
it's going to be how. All right?
All right.
Okay, let's go back to the book then. And it says, usage, exceptions. If an adjective ends in y, change to illy. For example, noisy, noisily. Okay, that is for that is for adjectives that finish with y. No, when the adjective finishes in y, then you change for illy, noisily.
Noisily.
If the adjective finishes with an L, then you use only ly with double. That means that's a double, okay? For example,
Okay.
careful, carefully with double L. Careful, carefully with double L.
Sure. Comfortable. Comfortably.
If the adjective finishes with ble, change to ble. For example, comfortable changes to comfortably.
Está medio difícil de decir comfortably.
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 Yeah. Comfortably. Yes?
Physically. Bueno.
The pronunciation is physically.
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 En la mayoría de estos adverbios, cuando tienen una A, generalmente la A no se pronuncia. Comfortably. No decimos comfortably, decimos comfortably.
Comfortably.
Comfortable. Comfortable. ¿No? Acá nos sucede lo mismo con physically. La A no se pronuncia. Physically. ¿Ok? Unfortunately. Aquí, por ejemplo, la E no se pronuncia. Fortunately.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Luckily.
Exactly. But anyway, usage note. Use an adverb of manner to modify a verb or adjective. Risk-taking affects you physically. Modifies the verb. Describes how it affects you. Okay. Por eso les comentaba que siempre vamos a responder este tipo de adverbios con how. So, risk-taking affects you physically.
¿Cómo me afecta?
Modifies the verb. Describe how it affects you. I'm afraid of activities that are physically dangerous. Modifies the adjective. Describes how they are dangerous. ¿Ok? Fíjense entonces cómo. Si al final modifica el sujeto. En medio modifica el adjetivo. Pero siguen describiendo cómo.
Physically.
¿Yes? Entonces, dependiendo del lugar donde lo pongan. Al final, modifica el verbo. En medio, modifica el adjetivo. Si ustedes traducen las dos oraciones, se nota.
Sí, tomar riesgos
Te afecta físicamente.
físicamente.
Ajá. Mientras que acá abajo dice, yo tengo miedo de actividades que son físicamente peligrosas.
Peligrosas. Sí, afecta al...
Ujú, exactamente. En español todos los adverbios que terminan con LI se traducen como mente. Confidencialmente, misteriosamente, rápidamente. Quietly se traduciría como...
Quietamente.
Ajá, exactamente.
Cuidadoso, no, así quietly,
Quiet es,
calladamente.
ajá, es calladamente. Safely es cuidadosamente. Entonces, todos los adverbios de manera, adverse of manner, en español todos terminan con mente. Físicamente, ¿no? For example. Some adverbs, such as luckily, fortunately, unfortunately, and sadly, express the speaker's attitude. They are generally used at the beginning or end of a sentence. Luckily, no one was hurt. I was really frightened, unfortunately. Aquí lo que estamos describiendo es el sentimiento de la persona. Afortunadamente nadie salió lastimado. Yo realmente estaba, desafortunadamente, yo realmente estaba espantado, ¿no? Yes? Any questions, guys?
I think no.
Nope.
Think.
What?
No, I think so.
No, you don't think so? Okay.
No.
All right,
Mm.
very good.
Creo que sí. En el usage note,
A ver, dime.
en la primera parte, el cambio de posición dice que puede modificar un verbo o un adjetivo. Como que
Ajá.
no me quedó muy claro.
Sí, aquí en la primera oración estás modificando el verbo. Affect es tu verbo.
Ujú.
Ajá, y aquí lo estás modificando. Es decir, como dice aquí, describe cómo te afecta a ti personalmente. Risk taking affects you physically, o sea, te afecta a ti físicamente, a ti como
Ujú.
persona. Entonces afecta directamente al verbo. O modifica,
Ujú.
perdón, modifica directamente al verbo. En la segunda no, en la segunda lo que hace es modificar el adjetivo. Aquí tu adjetivo es dangerous
Ajá.
y tu verbo es are.
Are.
Entonces, si tú lees la oración, I'm afraid of activities that are physically dangerous, te afecta directamente al adjetivo, no al verbo. Porque estás hablando de las actividades, no
Ajá.
estás hablando de la persona.
Ah, ya. Ajá.
¿Yes?
Yes.
¿Ok?
Yes, sure. Thank you. Yeah.
Y acá abajo no. Acá abajo lo que te están diciendo es que como estás indicando un adverbio que indica un sentimiento, pongámoslo esto entre comillas,
Ajá.
no importa en qué posición la pongas, ajá, te está afectando a ti como persona en el sentido que estás expresando una emoción. Aunque lo pongas al principio o lo pongas al final, no importa.
Ah, ok.
Pero porque son adverbios, perdón, porque son adverbios que están expresando un sentimiento o una actitud, como dice ahí.
Ok.
All right? Okay. Excellent, guys. Very good. Very good. Okay. Let's do the next activity, which is word study practice. It says, complete each statement using an adverb of manner. You have the adjectives. What you have to do is just put them in adverb form. Okay? When you're ready, you tell me.
I'm ready.
Ready.
Okay. Yoali.
Hasta ahí se balconó, ¿verdad?
No,
Yep.
tenía unas cosas que hacer. Okay,
Cosas.
cosas. Yoali, can you read the first one, please?
Yeah. Many people who seek
Excitement.
excitement like to live dangerously.
Okay, very good. Dangerously. All right. Ale, number 2.
My niece climbed a leaf volcano.
Volcano.
Nothing terrible happened, fortunately.
All right, fortunately. Okay, Andres.
I don't like taking risks when I drive. Someone could easily get hurt.
Okay, easily. All right. Continue again. Yoali,
He,
Ale, and Andres.
he nervously checked his parachute
Uh-huh.
before he jumped out of the plane.
Nervously. Okay, nervously. Uh-huh. Continue.
Sadly, he was badly injured when he jumped off the cliff.
All right. Sadly. Andres.
The hike through the desert is extremely challenging.
All right.
The stories about her adventures are
Adventures.
beautiful
Adventures.
adventures. The stories about her adventures are beautifully written.
Written with double L.
Writ-
Okay.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Beautifully. All right. Ale.
She accidentally walked into a high crime neighborhood.
Okay, with double L too. Okay.
Yes.
Andres.
Our teacher was mysteriously absent over the last week.
Okay. Very good. Mysteriously. All right. Excellent, guys. No problem with that. Very easy. Very easy topic. Okay. Let's do the now you can activity. It says notepad, interview a partner about the risks, the riskiest thing he or she has ever done. Take notes on your notepad, use adverbs of manner if you can. Okay, you're going to do it individually. You are not going to interview, you're going to do it individually. Okay, so you are going to describe the riskiest thing you have ever done. Okay. The name of the thing that you did, the time and place, and where. Okay? And the idea is that you are going to write like a mini story. Okay? Like it says here, write a paragraph write a paragraph about your experience. Okay? Please, write a paragraph about your experience. Try to use adverse manner when possible. Okay? So please do it. What?
No, me estaba acordando.
Okay, very good. So go ahead.
Teacher, ¿cómo puedo decir cayó mal? Fell, fell,
¿Cayó qué?
cayó mal. Fell wrong or
Fell wrongly.
wrongly?
Yeah.
Teacher, how long? Just,
Yeah, just one paragraph, 3 or 4 lines.
okay.
You ready?
I think so.
Okay, Andres, you ready?
Yes.
Ale?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So Andres, you begin this time, please.
What do you want?
Read your paragraph.
Okay. Well, oh, sorry, just a second. Yes, when I was living in, well, I was living in Mexico City, in other, ay, ¿cómo se dice? Another
Another,
localidad, alcaldía.
in another, okay, in another county. Let's put it like that.
That's right. When I was living in Álvaro Obregón, well, nowadays I am living in Miguel Hidalgo, in
Uh-huh.
another how do you say county?
County, yes, county.
County. Another county. I used to, well, I lived with 2 colleagues of university. Their names are Alejandro and Hugo. And well, that days we were accustomed to drink alcohol on Thursday or Friday after work, at night, after 9 or 10 on night, when we arrived. No, once we realized we haven't bought enough beverage, and when, well, the drinks, well, we were talking and talking and how do you say, hearing and listening to music, and when the drinks ran out, we realized we don't we haven't bought enough, and Ali, one of them, how do you say, no sé, se olvidó. Ali proposed that we need to go out and on midnight to buy alcohol, and we were drunk, okay? And we thought, yes, why not? It's easier, no? And we just need to walk to Oxxo and pay, no? But well, where I lived, how do you say? It seems like the Españita neighborhood. No, I don't know if you know.
Yes.
You needed, well, we needed to walk during 15 minutes, and then ¿cómo se dice? Tuvimos que subir.
To
Subir
climb?
muchas escaleras.
To climb.
Yes, we needed to climb how many stairs, and when we arrived to Oxo, the shop was closed. And when we realized the time, it was 3 a.m. or 3 in the morning. And then, well, we returned some how do you say, ¿cómo se dice decepcionado?
Disappointed.
Well, we returned disappointed, but at the other day, well, then we slept, no, we fell down.
Yeah,
And
obviously.
well, at the in the next week, we were talking about this experience, and then, well, we realized that it was how do you say, it was extremely dangerous, because no one, well, after that, how do you say, es que cómo se dice que nos enteramos o nos platicaron.
We found out, nos enteramos, we found out.
Yes, we found out by friends
Uh-huh.
that no one get out to the shop to buy to the shop, to the store after 11 o'clock, because there are a lot of criminals on the street, and also ¿cómo se dice? La casera, bueno, la persona, la que nos da posada.
The landlady.
Yes, the landlady told us that we were very la palabra se me fue. We were
Lucky.
well, yes, lucky, because it was almost an extreme adventure in this on that neighborhood. And
All
that's
right.
it.
Okay. All right, Andres, very good. Okay. Ale, it's your turn.
Why me?
Please.
June, description of that happened.